Okay, it's weekend and it's time for another About the Race drawing session. There are only two left, the Rhino and the Calardoa. And the Calardoa is actually a character that I just recently invented, so he's um a completely new creation. And he's really something completely different. Right. Only two left. Let the fate decide who I will get. I bet it's a rhino. As I said. Yay! So that means the color door is the last one. And yeah. The rhino it is. So there's a reason why I start this late. Usually I stream on Saturday morning or Sunday morning, but it's Sunday afternoon or evening almost. That's because I was tired and weak whole day. I couldn't do anything. I was sleeping from 12 to 16 o'clock. So yeah. All right, let's see. Hold on, I need to quickly look up. Uh-huh. Wasn't. There we go. Now I can start. And I still don't feel so good, but I have to stream because I said that I stream once a week. So yeah, a rhino is obviously a rhino. So so you won't see the color Doa today, but next week. Yeah. I hope I can actually do this because of me being so sick of it. All right, let's see. Let's get him a shorter neck. Huh, interesting. The rhino is one character that is very close to a human anatomically. The Calador is probably the furthest away from a human. Basically, a rhino is just a human with a rhinoceros body, a head, and the skin is gray. But he has some features. He's got some features from the rhinoceros. They're overweight, have short legs. Right, let's see. Uh, see, it's to be like hello Katie, what's up? Just wonder. Should I give him? Shouldn't I? Yeah, no, I shouldn't. This is more of a showcase on how they look. Naturally. So these rhinos obviously overweight. See. Hold on. Is that correct? It looks weird. I will give him some shorts. To have a little bit of variety. But the arm looks very ranges if it's not at the correct position. Hold on. I think I need to scale him down a bit. Mason is here. Very nice. Oops, what am I doing? Why do I... He doesn't have claws. He has hooves. So yeah, the rhinos are very human-like. Let's see. So yeah, basically the rhino is the last Timus that is humanoid. The next one, which is the last one, is also probably the least human Timus. So let's give him some. That one, and yeah. So his tail is invisible because it's covered by the leg, right? I wonder if that's the correct size. Let's see. Should I make him a little bit bigger? I mean, it should say about the race up here, Rhino, and then the logo maybe here, the text explanation here, and there's the thing. Let's see. Increase him this size. It looks too big. It just looks too big. Let's do it like this. All right. Well. So it isn't very long until the about the race drawing sessions are over. After the Rhino and the Caladoa, which comes next and which is last, I'm going to do well, I have planned to rework some of my old paintings with my current techniques. Like, I have so many old paintings that just look terrible and definitely need to be reworked. And some are like halfway done, so that would be a good opportunity to finish them. So yeah, but the Rhino today first, and then the Caladoa next. And the funny thing is, Caladoa doesn't tell you anything about what he is. Ah, I see, that's why the one boob is a little bit needs to be like over here. Like that. What is he? He's a very overweight anthropomorphic, well, you can see what he is actually, like a rhinoceros walking on two legs. One of them was starring in one of my Instagram comics. Oh, that's by the way the animation that I'm currently working on. That's a background images. Hold on. Kreta Legend of Alan What is it? Timus. Comics. Instagram comics. Ryan is a 5-year-old. There is, look. Ah, I see, I gave him some eyebrows. Right, I forgot about it. Oh yeah. Alright, let's give him some eyebrows. There we go. Ah, hello again. Oh, that looks bad. Alrighty. Oops. I'm really interested in your guys' reaction on the color door, because that Timus is really different. Hold on, let's see. Okay. Is that all? No, he needs that one, and so see, okay. So many highs in chat. 1, 2, 3. And some unidentified language. Nose, te sale bien. So I don't sell noses. Okay, Doki. Now, okay, that shows me that there are some open lines. Well, let's see. Okay, yeah, up here are some. Oh, I forgot the finger. Huh? Get some new ideas. Well, then go on and make them before someone else takes them away from you. I guess that Tyranno has been done before. And it looks like it's correct now. Let's see. Long arms. If you flail the arms, then yeah, you're in big trouble, and he could probably walk like a gorilla or something. All right, the eye is next. Now the color. Let's see. Hold on. Okay, let's see I want his skin to be like, obviously this gray tone, like a rhino usually has. But since he's partly human, that gray tone also has some, is more brownish. So like get in here and I see there's a little hole. Okay, now I need my brush. Get some regular skin. I need to select this part. Yeah, okay. So yeah, basically it gets brighter in the middle. Hold on, let me just look up a different brush because it doesn't look that good like splotches like this one. Reduced. Yeah, that looks better. It looks like he has some form of skin condition or something. Okay, let me just select this area here. Like that. Okay. Okay, so the inside of the hands are brighter, you know, like um we just uh, and the feet too. However, the feet I would do them darker because they are more dirty and can someone explain to me why it fills? That's why. Because it was set on 15. Because the skin color and the the skin color was so similar. Okay, his face needs some oops. Hey, don't go away. His face needs to get some features, some color variations maybe. So select this. That's incorrect. All right. Like a little bit darker. Get some, you know, variations in it. And now a little bit brighter here. Oh yeah. Okay, now we could do the rest, like the eye. So eyes aren't white inside. Is anyone even here? No. Then I don't have to say anything. Alright. Eye color. Give him Gurino Aizu desu. And his hair are supposed to be like brown. What am I doing? Yes, thank you for enjoying my drawing. Okay, let's see. Light. Turn it down. This, and I will do the same with my hooves. Hello, magical N. Who are you? Where are you from? Why do you know my name? Right, let's see. Let's blur his other hand color here because I didn't do that. And his pants should get which color? White, and I thought about blue flowers. Let's see. No, that's not. Hold on. Ah, nudes. it's a little bit yeah, you know. From Minnesota, what? I see, that's where you're from, right? Minnesota. Well, I'm from Gera. So, yes, Hawaiian pants, probably. So yeah, um, looks like boxer shorts. Give it some. All right. He looks like wow, he just looks like a person that just got up. I mean, yeah, why not? I mean, all right, let's save. I didn't do that. Imagine my computer crashes and then I have to do everything over. Okay, the shadow. Bro, that's dark. So, what I'm doing now is I'm painting over the shadow color for objects where no red liquid is flowing through. You know, the skin has blood in it and things like hair and eyes do not. So I need to bluify the shadow of those things where no blood flows through. All right. Let's see. Where did sand come from? Okay. So from here, like. Oops. Hmm. Let's see. Mhm. Always a little challenge to figure out where the sun actually goes, which was a little bit of a, which was difficult for me in the beginning. Another high. Terra Shivers. A lot of new names today. Probably because I don't stream at 10 o'clock, but at 18 o'clock. Yes, we use the blue, what's it called? The military system. Okay, hold on. Yeah, okay. I mean, huh? Okay, I will do it the other way around. No, hold on. Like this. Now I need to fill in the shadow again. Then comes the interesting part. Did you see that? I need fewer brushes. Whoops. Not so much, please. So I'm basically just drawing 14 brushes with one stroke. This is the multi-brush tool. Interesting, Miss Shivers. I'm from Germany. Right, like that. Now to use the older brush, and let's see. This faces away a little bit. Should I add the shadow there too, or shouldn't I? Let's see. I have a lot of people from the US who watch my videos, but I think Brazil is number one in case of total watch time. So let's see, I need to think about. So you need to step up your game if you want to compete with them. Okay, let's see. When the sun comes from the front. Oops, it wasn't correct. So basically, first rough in the shadow and then refine it afterwards. Constantly think, where's the sun? Where's the sun? Where's the sun? That's the trick. When people think, oh, this is too hard, too difficult, all they have to do is think in smaller steps and start simple. this whole image basically started from a single circle, and then a rough sketch, and then the sketch gets refined more and more and over and over. Okay, let's see. If you work a certain amount on a piece, then it will eventually turn out to be extremely complex, and you know the steps that took to get there, which is something a lot of people don't understand because they have no idea which steps that are necessary. Okay, so one thing to note is that you shouldn't think about drop shadows at this point. Whoa, my hand's just a little bit shaky. Think about the shadows that the body forms. Because there's a step that I need to do before I then add the drop shadow. Before you can add the drop shadow, you need to get the light painted in first, especially when it is about characters that you paint outside. If they are inside, it doesn't matter, because the light source inside is a lot bigger than the sun, which doesn't make any sense at first because you think, what? But the sun is so much bigger. How can a light source like my desk lamp be bigger than it? Distance. All right, let's see. Okay, hold on. Also, one thing a lot of people are afraid of when they paint pictures is making mistakes. Back in the day when people didn't use computers to draw, doing a mistake was really annoying. Then you had to start all over when you couldn't fix the mistake just by painting over it. Hold on, I need to whoops, that was today. What do you want? Get away, playboy. Alright, was it a no? I think I should get this one. Then like that. Let's see. Okay. Right. So the important step that is actually giving it a lot of realism. So this optic, if I would let him be like this, is obviously called cell shading. Cell shading is used because it's the simplest form of shading. You just slap this multiply layer on top of it and that's it. It doesn't account for any plasticity, and you want that if you want to have it look three-dimensional, which is easily done by blurring. Hold on, I need to... Okay. Also, one thing is, oops, that if you blur it, you add value to the drawing. Because all those blurred colors, those scales, those are all additional like, you have in this case this gray, and if you blur you have all these gray values in between. Also, it shows that the shadow is flowing over the surface. I used to work with Photoshop at some point, and I couldn't do this with the blur tool. Just didn't work. I don't know why Photoshop makes this so difficult. I mean, I just want to get this gradient. But Photoshop said no, you don't get a gradient. You have to paint it if you want it. And painting is pain. So, and now comes the interesting part, the drop shadow. Like basically you just paint in the shadow. And that is why you're doing the blurring first. Okay, hold on. The ear needs to be like like there. I don't know. Oh, hold on. Sometimes you are not really sure how to paint your shadow. It's not a problem, just take it slow. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, hold on, like so, or like that. Hold on. More like this. Then the arm is obviously casting a shadow. Don't forget to switch the type of shadow. Because you don't want to have a warm shadow on an object where no blood flows through. Okay, let's see. Okay, oh, I see that there is some shadow missing. This one is cast. See, it's a little bit lower. So blur first, and by blurring you get the blurring obviously on here, and you have to repaint that part again. Okay. So it works. Now this, and then a Parasaurolophus, huh? You've seen my plushie, or my plushie lorry, which is based on the Parasaurolophus. Well, I don't like Tyrannosaurus Rexes. They're mm, they're too pop culture. They're just too pop culture. I did the Triceratops, and that's enough. Let's see, what am I supposed to? Okay, hold on. Um. Okay, let's see. Like that. I didn't want to get like the shadow completely gone, so that's better. And let's see, the belly goes like this. Okay, so we can actually have the light of the sun hit the fingers here. Let's see. Okay, hold on. That's the wrong shadow color. There we go. Right. And I wouldn't call the Parasaurolophus timus Paras. I would call them lophus. Or Lofi. Alright, let's do the ambient occlusion now. Who likes ambient occlusion? Me. See. No, that's too much. That's better. That's too big. Oh, where? Ambient occlusion is the shadow in the shadow. So where the whoops, I forgot something. This gives the objects even more plasticity and depth. Get that one first. Okay, so we won't see the ambient occlusion a lot. Because the skin is already very dark. So I can be a little sloppy with it. Okay, let's see. And in this case, I need to manually select the area. Like here. Yeah. Hey, hold on. To select those two, and now I need to get the object AO. Like for the pants, the shorts. Is indeed interesting. How light works. The fact alone that you just by applying all those steps can actually get a pretty three-dimensional art piece. No, that's not enough. Okay. Okay, let's see. Down here. Now the hair. Hair. Need hair to make their hair. A little bit. A little bit. I need to do some. A little bit more. Why are you doing this stuff? Meh. Alright. So now that the ambient occlusion has been done, now comes the light. Light, 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 light. So the first light layer is basically almost everywhere where the sun hits. Like here, here, here. I should probably get it down a notch. If you have a surface that is very diffuse, you need to spread the light across the surface more. The more glossy it is, the less the spread becomes. However, I haven't really utilized this method, and I'm too fast, dude. I've just forgot I have to do something before I continue with the light. I have forgotten a step. Yeah, I have remembered now, and I will implement it shortly. Okay, so what I was forgetting was the implementation of Subsurface. Subsurface is so-called subsurface scattering. I need to just look. So you basically want to add subsurface scattering at the edge of the shadow. So wherever, when your when your shadow is on here on the edge, what happens is that the light is going through the skin very it goes completely through and through the other side, which is why it is so red in case of skin. It's like sunset. Just that it is not really a sunset, you know. But it's only where the shadow wraps around the body. And when the body, the material is a little bit translucent. So the ear obviously is red. And let's see, there and there. Yo, in with other materials that are similar like this, like wax and milk and some such, you obviously need to use the color that makes sense. Like in milk, you use white, and when it comes to like wax, you obviously need the color of the candle. Here it's red because of the blood. All right. Now comes the brighter light, which only appears where the object faces the sun the most. Like this area here. See how I use slightly yellow? White up here, so not completely. That's because the light which we see appears yellowish. It appears yellowish because of the blue sky. So it's just the light that appears like that. Don't make the mistake to paint the sun yellow. The sun isn't yellow. It appears yellow because of the blue sky. Okay, hold on. Now the hair again. And now comes the reflective light. The reflective light is obviously when an object is giving off the light that comes off of it. We have two different types. We have this one. So basically the direct light that is from the light source, in this case the sun, which is reflecting off the glossy. And the other one is the light that is from the body itself and reflecting onto the body itself. So you get the external light source reflection and the internal light source reflection. So another external light source reflection would be the sky. So because this is such a bright light, I need to reduce the opacity 10%. Now you basically have to look for parts that are in shadow, and those can actually receive not receive the light, but they can display the light that's coming. and it sits on top of it. Obviously it is from the sky, so it only comes from above. And to paint it, you always want a brush that is rough, so you don't get this weird straight light. What? No, a little bit of randomness in the stroke. So the pants are made out of a fabric which is very rough, so light does not really bounce off of it like that. Well, the light gets a lot, gets scattered a lot, so you don't really get a lot of visual from it. So another light source that exists is the light from the ground. So the sun hits the ground and the ground reflects on him. So now I need to figure out what the ground is made out of. Let's make it sand again. So I select the color, give it a little bit more saturation, and then I paint it in, just like that. Let's see, I think there is a mistake in the shadows. Because that kneecap looks weird. Like this, and now, because I was like, why is there no shadow? A Rhino Man. It's a where the Timus race is called Rhino, which is, okay, hold on. Which is a very stubborn species. Okay, let's see. Okay, so the thing is, the sun hits the ground and the light reflects upon him. Now the light also hits him, and the light bounces off from him and shines on to him. Like this, a little bit more saturation, and then he's lighting up himself. His skin is very dark, so he doesn't really light himself up that much, except when it's like the belly here. Now we have obviously that one, because it's white, you shouldn't really increase the saturation. Nope. More like this. Yeah, no. If the color that is shining light is darker than the color of the surface, then obviously you can spare yourself the trouble to paint anything on it. Now we have a little bit of light here, and that, and hold on, just get like a little bit here and a little bit here. Almost don't see it. It's actually not necessary. Okay, so many different layers of lighting affecting the surface. The more layers you add, the more 3D it looks. Now, I have a little bit of light here, which actually affects this area here. And the sand is also affecting a bit down here. And I'd say that's it. He's done. Now I need obviously the description. So let's see. The score list here is what defines his score, and I need obviously to update this. Okay, let's see. There's something down here that's somehow affecting it. Let's see. Back to this. Is it now? Yes, it is. So the grid about the rays, giving it like two things, you know. So the color needs to be black. Is it the an R, an H, I, an N, and an O. Rhino. Okay, let's see. Need to move it a little bit further right. It fits. All right, that's that. Now I need to place my logo somewhere where it isn't in the way. Now the score list. I need to stop the recording because the score list is really not. Bro, I need 2 more. So so the rhino is here, and that's the next one. And I'm going to actually do the color door. So obviously know how it looks. So the rhino walking on 2 legs, yes he does. The color door doesn't. Stereoscopic vision. The rhino has the color door. Let's see. He has 2 eyes, but they are very small. So I don't know if he can. If so, when the eyes are very far apart, can they actually have stereoscopic vision? Or is stereoscopic vision actually tied to how close together eyes are? Or is it just the angle? Because or is it? Doesn't it matter how far apart they are? But the brain is capable of creating a image. I mean, they look forward. So I think so. They have stereoscopic vision. Eye white is visible, yes and no. Iris color is blue, brown, yes. And color door, they have black eyes, which is not normal. No fur, that is correct. Hair only on head, that is correct with him. He doesn't have hair. Long extremities, yes. Well, yes, I'd say so. Legs are longer than the arms. No, I know for both. Small ears, yes for both. No snout. Wonder, can you call this a snout? He has a big mouth, but a snout is more like a nose and a protrusion. So I'd say yes. He's the only one. So no tail. Yes. He's got no tail. 10 fingers. Yes. No. 10 toes? No for both. Opposable thumb. Yes. No. He doesn't have opposable thumbs. Human dentures. I would say yes, why not? But the Calador doesn't have human dentures. Omnivore, yes, for both. Tan skin, partially. Ability to talk, have both. No wings, both. Interesting. So I thought actually that the Calador is a lot a lot less. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.5. Which is 71.1. Who is this? Who is this? It's the Orient Soa. Ah. Wow. So now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 8 out of 19, which is not the lowest. Interesting. There is no 8. There's an 8.5 and a 9. So I can like jeez, I'm tired. So hold on. It's 2.67. So it's 42.03. 42.03. There we go. So who's lowest? Who was lowest? The Imperial Dragoon. He's just an animal. Well, the Calador doesn't look very human either. He has just some parts that are human-like. So how would a creature look like that has actually a 0 out of 19? One that is on 4 legs, has its eyes on the side, where you don't see the eye white, and the eyes are yellow or red, and it's fur everywhere. It has very short legs, and the arms are long, a little bit longer than the legs. The ears are big. It has a snout, it has a tail, it has like 4 fingers and toes, no thumb, only like sharp teeth. He's just a predator. The skin is green underneath. It can't talk and it has wings. And then you have a 0, like a furry green flying dachshund. Okay, 71.1. Both, please. But it's obviously not a point one. Take the hexagon. Color. Save this. Atashiwa, save this. Okay, so strength, obviously a lot higher. Not very intelligent. Diligence is like average. Resilience is high. Size is average. And speed is low. Now add that, this for this. Oh, something that's missing. There we go. V. Oh, not so far. Turn this off, color. Now add some color. Okay, hold on. What color should I do? Hmm. Let's get some orange. Let's make it. Give this a brown. There we go. Third block. Now comes the text box, which holds my own font. These are my 3 fonts that I have made myself. Okay. Let's see. So sharing the same score with the origin store. What am I doing? Hold on. It used to be the highest. It used to be the highest. So I need to write something different. Before the origin store appeared, they were the famous. See. Okay, that's way too. So maybe I just get the font a little bit smaller. There we go. Lift it up a bit. It's not in a way. We're the only famous with the highest score of 71. Hmm. 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 So yeah, the Oyenso also were just like an accident, like a soul wanted to be a human but made an error and became this weird mix. He just wanted to be a human but he miscalculated and became a weird mix of both. The funny thing is, they just have to have like long, shorter legs than arms, but it doesn't matter how much shorter the legs are. They could have no legs. It would still count. What am I? What am I? I just see that. Don't know why I turned that one off. I didn't even notice that. What else could I write? A lot of them sell their horns for people to make sculptures or some make them themselves. So yeah, they cut their horns and then, oh, let's make a cute little statue out of that. Or a knife. I mean, those horns get longer and longer. So obviously they need to get rid of it, and some have found a way to actually make money out of it. Often an ivory, an item made from ivory came from a rhino. Okay. Imagine you growing something which you can make like sculptures out of it. Right, next is the background, obviously. Save. And the background is very simple. Let me add a little bit. What you doing? Like this, that, this. Going down. Like that. Now we need... Why am I saying we? I need... le ground. Or the other way around. I don't know. Yeah, the other way around. Ooh. And the interesting thing is we already know that this looks like a beach, and he's now having a good reason why he's wearing that. Okay, let's add some clouds. Add some clouds up here. Then take a oops. Like that. And now we have a sky. Now there's another Insel, another brush. And then add some stuff. So right, so that's interesting. Now check. There are these sculptors that make these ocean things. I wonder if they're like blowing it around like this to make this foam. So basically, if I do this all the time, it starts to look like foam. I hope. What's this doing? I want to find out a way how to make this foam texture. No? It's obviously blurring those things around. What the hell is that? I don't know. What's this? Hmm. Alright, let's blur this one. Now I need to add light to this sand. I wonder, is there any sand texture? So sand is just like little dotsies. What if I do this? Hmm. Nah, I don't know. Tone it down a lot. Maybe I can. Yeah, that brush never lets me down. Okay, now we need obviously shadow again, and the shadow this time is like get cast down from the sun over here. like this. Now I need ambient occlusion. Let's turn down the light again. Let's select those two. Hold on, turning off him. Okay. Now I use that and this and B and scale, and next will be I obviously see that the light is hitting this part, so I need to go back to my character and add some of the sand reflection onto him. A little bit more saturation, please. All right. His facial expression. Oh, why I'm on the beach? I wanna go home. Damn. All right. Another thing is the fact that the score is like that's better. Okay. Background obviously needs a little bit of shadow, and the light needs to go away from here. So how do we do it? Select shadow, delete this one, and suddenly it works. And I obviously want the shadow to be in here. Now we have structure in there. Good. All right, that's basically it. And the cool thing is that everything has been recorded, which is the reason why I can make a video out of this. Let's just no animation frames. There it is. New. Right, this image is a lot more brown. Good. Now I need to crop the to full HD. And let's it's the 5th today, correct? All right. Rhino. Oh, X. Or the race. Hold on. Where am I supposed to? No, it's animation frames. thumbnails. JPEG. Look how many I did. Rimno. All right. Save. All right. That's that. Now comes the next part. The video. Bruh. I've been doing so many of my animations that it isn't even in there anymore. Let's see. Where is it? I hope it's somewhere in here. There it is. Yay. There you go. And he's already in there. So what do I need to do? Change data files. Okay, now we are like on frame. This. And that is frame 858. So 8.8 plus 72 is 930. Okay. Which means that the final frame is there, and let's see how many FPS I can get, like 16 FPS. Pull that back, and then those are all those other versions. Rhino. Huh. It even was faster today, bro. And now it gets rendered. Interesting. I usually take about 2.5 hours to make. Now it's only 2 hours. Well, he was simple. He didn't had all these scales like the Dokkan has or ours. Maybe I just get faster. So one frame takes about 0.08 seconds. And that's just the video editing. The animation I'm doing takes also somewhere about that time to render. uh, 0.1 seconds. Okay, that's that. Now just a little change like that, going in here, changing it to IG because it's for my Instagram. So now it's 0.02 frames per second. Not frames per second. things per frame. And that's it. I'm done. It's crazy. I produced a picture. I produced 2 videos to post online within 2 hours in 6 minutes. Crazy. All right. For everyone that was watching, I hope you enjoyed what I did, and I have a link below my video where you can find all my other pages like DeviantArt. And no one's watching.